Do you believe in second chances? A second chance to pass that driver's test?
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Alexis liked that idea.
Yeah.
Lex is like
Maybe
20th
3
chance.
chances.
Yeah.
A second chance for dinosaurs to rule the earth.
No.
Wow.
That doesn't go well,
A
Jeff.
second chance to slip past that security guard and finally make it up on stage at the Taylor Swift concert and give her a hug.
No, that is
No.
not smart.
Yeah.
Could be worth
Arrested immediately.
Yeah, she has SWAT, I think, for security.
Good things happen when you get a second chance, and today we're hoping for a second chance at love.
Okay.
Trying to get one more shot for a guy who's desperate to win back the woman who dumped him.
Oh.
And it's kind of crazy because the way that she ended things was one of the most brutal stories that I think we've ever heard on this show.
Yeah.
Still, he says he's willing to risk it all for one more chance.
Wow.
And it's going to come up. We'll see if it pays off in a brand new Say Yes to the Ex right after this.
Ooh.
J-Lo and Ben Affleck. Prince William and Kate Middleton.
Okay.
Nick Cannon and baby mamas number 4 and 7.
Wow.
Just a few examples of couples who dated and broke up only to get back together years later because they realized, oh my God, I think maybe they were the one.
Oh. Was it 4 and 7 he went back to? I thought it was 3 and 5. Okay.
Which one's Mariah?
Yeah.
It's a little-
No.
It gets a little messy
Yeah.
there. But the point is, you never know until you try. And if you have an ex that you look back on and think, oh, did I make a mistake by letting them go? We created this segment called Say Yes to the Ex. So that we can reach out and see if there's a chance if they want to give it one more shot.
Dang.
And it was really intended for long lost loves to reunite.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure if today's caller, Landon, falls into that category.
Why, was it like a one-night stand he wants to reconnect with?
Well, his email said him and his girlfriend have only been separated for 6 weeks. But he's ready to jump back out and see if there's another chance there. Let's talk to him. Landon, welcome to the show.
Hey, guys.
What up,
Okay,
man?
Landon?
Bro, some people take years, some people take weeks.
Yeah. My sister and her boyfriend at the time broke up for 5 days and then got back together and they got married.
Hey,
So,
okay.
you know, it was a very hard 5 days. In that time, he got a tattoo and joined the Navy. It was
Whoa,
quick.
wow.
Yeah, he
Okay.
was dealing with some things.
I don't know what happened in 6 weeks for this guy.
Should have been a red flag to your sister.
After hearing that story, are you sure you want to go through with this, Landon?
Yeah, guys. I don't want to let her slip away. That's become really clear to me over these past 6 weeks.
Oh, okay.
And what's her name?
Her name's Jessica, and yeah, we were together for like about a year, and she's the most serious girlfriend I've ever had.
Okay. Why'd you guys break up 6 weeks ago?
Well, there were reasons, which we can get into, but I'll just say, like, I've been pretty miserable ever since, and she didn't tell me in person. She did let me know via, words on a page.
Oh, she dumped you.
Okay.
Yeah.
She wrote it?
Okay.
What?
I was wondering why you were like having trouble coming out with it. Clearly it's still pretty raw if it only happened 6 weeks ago.
I mean, look, it was some stuff that I didn't necessarily agree with, but she had her reasons.
Okay. And so she wrote you what sounds like a letter, I'm guessing. Did you guys talk in person ever?
Well, it was a note on my door, actually.
Oh.
She broke up with you via door note?
Are you sure she's not your landlord and trying to evict you?
Yeah, right?
No. I mean, I've been through that before, but no. I mean,
Oh, wait, what?
Oh my God.
He's like, I've broken up with a building before.
Yeah.
I know when it's a human.
I mean, that's got to be hard to take, man.
Yeah, it was really harsh. It was like a list of reasons.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Our producer told me that you actually have the breakup note with you.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Would it be okay, like if it's not too painful for you, would you mind like telling us some of the things that she said in it?
I mean, honestly, I don't know if I'm comfortable doing that because they were pretty mean, and I don't feel like they're accurate, so I would prefer not to.
Wait a
Okay.
minute.
Well, if she's being rude and mean to you, why do you even want to get back together with her?
Yeah.
Well, because she has some points that are kind of valid, I guess, and I think that I've improved on those areas.
It's good to admit that you've made mistakes. Like if she's like, you did this and this and you fixed those, then maybe she will want you
Dude,
back.
I mean, if she's writing a list of mean things, she's mad. She's mad.
She
So,
even
like,
texted.
That's
She
a
wrote
good-
it.
That's what normal girlfriends are like, though, right?
no. I mean, is it one specific thing? Did you cheat on her or something?
No. I did not cheat. I'm not
Okay.
a cheater. But look,
Good.
I'm not going to read the entire note, but I'll tell you guys a couple of the things she said, okay?
Give us an example.
Okay, yeah. Give us
Thank
the
you.
bullet points of it, and then we'll post the whole thing on the Brooke and
No,
Jeffrey
we
Insta
won't.
stories.
No.
Oh, okay.
We'll just make flyers and put it on doors around the city.
He's kidding, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Just give us a couple of them.
Okay. The first one is you refuse to use the word selfie because you think it's too girly.
What?
You refuse to use the word selfie, Landon?
Yeah, I don't use the word selfie. I use the word selfo. Like, you know, like in Spanish, there's like feminine and...
Singular, plural.
Selfo?
Singular, plural, masculine would be...
Are you that worried about your masculinity that you think adding an IE to the end of a word is going to alter it?
Well, no, I just think that, I mean, just to be like more grammatically correct, I guess, like to say selfo.
I don't think that's grammatically correct at all,
Yeah.
sir. I don't think you
Come
could find that
on.
on any dictionary.
If you're in the
matter.
club with your boys, you want to be like, hey, Jonathan, let's take a selfie together. Like,
That bro, me and my bros. Yo, dog, you look super cute right now. Get over here, homie.
yeah, let's selfo it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But you guys see what I'm talking about. Like, that's really nitpicky. Like, that's not a reason to break up with someone, even if it's a little annoying or weird,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, that's not a break.
Should be
It
able to
sounds
get
kind of
over
like an
it.
excuse. But yeah, so what else?
Were they all like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're all like that. I mean, the next one she says is, you thought you were tough enough to stare at a solar eclipse.
Okay.
What? Are you blind right now, or can you see?
I mean,
No, I can see it. It was a little blurry for like a day, but how often does a solar eclipse happen? Like, I didn't... Okay, yes. I also thought, like, it'd be cool to, like, look at the sun, but
Those are all questionable things.
But-
yeah.
At the same time, what? Are women going to dump a guy every time they do something a little bit stupid to prove their
If
masculinity?
they add up enough of them, yeah.
What?
if they add up, though.
Okay.
But one
Yeah.
or two, no men would ever have
the
a
list is
relationship.
long.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, how many pages do we have here that we're working
Yeah,
with?
totally.
Maybe do you have like a last one for us, Landon?
Sure. I can give you one last one.
The fact that there is 3 is kind of like...
There's a lot.
I
There's
know
a
there's
lot more than
more,
that.
but I just mean...
Okay.
Okay.
She says, you jumped on a trampoline from the second floor to prove your abs and back muscles were strong enough.
Okay, you just sound like a fun guy.
Yeah.
To me, you sound like one of my friends.
You sound like an annoying little brother.
I would totally get along with you, brother.
Well, hold on. Were your abs and back muscles strong enough to
Did you
absorb the
prove?
blow?
No, I mean, I definitely hurt myself. And
Oh, no,
Okay.
you pulled your back.
yeah.
Well,
Okay.
maybe
You're
she does have
constantly
a
trying to
point.
prove your manliness.
I'm seeing a lot of red flags. That's not the right word I'm looking for.
No,
I think
no,
you're
they're
right.
fun
I think you're
flags.
just.
I would say they're more like highlights.
Oh.
Those were the fun parts.
So it's not that you learned anything from the letter she left.
Okay.
No, I mean, what I learned was that those are the fun things in a relationship, and she needs to relax a little
Oh.
bit. And
Oh.
I agree.
I miss her, and I bet she misses me too.
Okay.
There's like zero fun
So
in her life.
I'm just
now
gonna
you're
let you
gone.
know if we're gonna. How does this work again? Does he ask her back out, or
Yeah,
do we do it for him?
we call the girlfriend and let him talk for it.
Okay.
Like
let's
he
not.
has to win her back himself.
Let's not use any of that sentence. That you need to relax. You need to calm down. I'm
Good
just
advice.
Immediately.
just some hot advice there.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
and,
right.
and those are the problems that she had with you. So if you want her back, you're probably going to need to compromise a little bit. Like, can you agree that if she wants you back going forward, you won't stare into solar eclipses anymore? Are you capable of that?
Guys, I already learned my lesson. I'm not doing that again. I mean,
Okay.
that's clearly
Okay.
done.
Growth. That
Yeah.
is what
There
we're
we
trying
go.
to accomplish here.
Just trying to see if you can use the word selfie in a sentence.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're about to dial your ex, Jessica, and we'll get her on the phone and let you try and win her back yourself.
All right.
Yes.
We'll come back and see if she says yes to the ex
Whoa.
right after this. You know, I rarely do this, but during the break, I got on the phone and talked to Landon
Oh, you did?
off the air, and I just
Okay.
told him how we felt, honestly, in the
Oh,
room.
I don't know that I like you talking for all of us, but
Yeah, we don't
okay.
discuss
I
this as a
think
group.
we're on the same page, because based on the breakup note, it seems like Landon has done some dumb things.
Yeah.
Correction, a lot of dumb things
Yeah.
in his relationship. And his attitude was, Jessica just needs to chill out
Oh, it's
and
her
relax.
fault. Yeah.
And if Landon really feels like it's all on her to change herself and just relax about it, then why are we doing this segment?
Yeah, because then it's just going to be her getting angry at him all over again.
Because she says what the problem was, and he says that shouldn't be a problem for you.
Yeah.
And then you're asking her to change.
What we're trying to do here is get some growth. Because all of us as humans are constantly evolving, trying to become better people. And frankly, Landon, I'm not sure if in the past 6 weeks since the breakup, there's been enough growth on your end from what we just heard to warrant her saying yes.
Serious.
That is the most adult thing that
Yeah,
Jeffrey's ever
I know.
said.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm just being honest with you.
Maturity's entering
sorry,
the room.
I know we're supposed to be fun, but
Did
Yeah.
our producer
Real talk.
boy tell you to say that? Because honestly,
Yeah.
you would never say that on your own.
Landon,
What was that last bit? I missed that last bit.
they were all
Has-
telling me that I'm not smart enough to come up with that on my own.
Have you had any growth in the last 6 weeks, Landon? Do you
Well,
see where Jeff...
Yeah, I appreciate that. Look, I made changes, and I see that there are some mistakes that I made.
Okay.
And the reason I'm so, I want to take this opportunity now, even though it's been just 6 weeks, because I think we have an opportunity to grow together, Jessica and I, rather than growing apart.
See, that's good. I like that. That's a good sentiment,
That's really mature, man.
Can we ask real quick, is she dating right now or is she just single? Have you heard?
Well, she better not be dating. It's only been 6 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. How do people even do that?
I think after a month it's fair game. But
I think after 2 weeks, you're fine.
Most
you
of the
guys do not
relationships
like your
last that
significant
long.
others.
Yeah,
But-
that's why we broke up with them.
Exactly.
We have to reach out to her to find out some of these answers. And if you're just listening for the very first time, say yes to the exes. It's a little bit different than a second date update.
Right.
Because these people have had a previous relationship before. They already know each other. And we're going to try not to jump in on the conversation as much as we normally do. We're going to try and let them talk and work it out as much as possible amongst themselves.
Yep.
That's the goal. It's going to show if they've really had any growth in their relationship or not. And so now I'm about to punch up Jessica. Our producer got her on the other line. You ready to talk to her, Landon?
Don't punch any ex-girlfriends.
Okay, yeah. Let's just bring her on the line
All
with
right,
you.
here we go.
Hey, Jessica, you there?
Hello.
Hi, Jessica.
Hey,
Hi.
Jessica. This is Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, obviously.
Thanks for being on the show with us.
Yeah, hi. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit caught off guard. But
Yeah.
what's up? What's going on?
So our producer told you that we have your ex-boyfriend Landon on the phone right now, and he
Okay.
really, really wants to speak to you for a second.
Hey, Jessica.
That's Landon. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to back away and let you and Landon have a chat for a second, all right? Go ahead, Landon.
Hey, sorry about this, but I just have something to say to you.
Okay, well, I mean, why do you have the radio station calling me?
No, don't worry about that. I mean, just pretend like it's you and me. There's nobody else here.
No one else is here. No one's listening.
Yeah, we're not laughing.
I don't even know. Is this on air with viewers? Come on.
No,
They're
they
called
can't see us.
listeners, but yeah.
they're-
It's all right.
Not viewers. I don't think they can see us, but I think just focus on what I'm about to say, okay?
What do you have to say, Landon?
Okay, for the last 6 weeks, I've noticed that I've missed you a lot, and I need you back in my life. So
Okay.
I'd like you to say yes to the ex.
You're just jumping
okay.
straight to it.
Skip the middle. Go to the end.
What does that even mean? I don't even know
Well,
what
that's
that
the
means.
segment they're doing on the show, and they've done it before with somebody else and helped them get back their ex. So now I'm trying with you.
Well, bro, we
Okay.
did one time.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
Maybe
It's a
talk to her
100%
about
success rate.
Shh, don't intervene.
Wait,
Let them work it out.
Are you want us to get back together?
Yeah, it just makes sense. It's like peanut butter and jelly.
Oh.
Aw.
Okay, Landon, look.
I promise it's going to be better. I have a feeling about it.
Good feeling.
I mean, are you still living with your mom?
Well, sort of, but it's really different from last time.
Okay, different how?
Well, okay, so if you remember before, my bedroom was on the main floor of my mom's house, at the first floor.
Okay.
Yeah, well, now, she's getting older, as you know, and, she doesn't like using the stairs, so last week I offered to switch rooms with her, and she said yes, so now I actually have the entire top floor to myself, and it's it's kind of like a penthouse suite.
It's like
Just
having,
like that.
Okay.
it's like having the upper bunk.
But you're basically still living with her, though.
Well, I mean, it's like my own place, and in a year or two, I'm going to save up enough money to build a separate entrance, a staircase that goes from the outside to my room.
A slide? Are we going to put a slide in?
Okay.
It's gonna take 2 years.
I mean, that's not even different. It's like the same thing that you were doing before.
Well, I would have moved out sooner, but, my credit screwed up from my identity being stolen, which was, I was a victim.
Oh.
Yeah, but you did that on on purpose. You put your social security number online because, oh my God, you'd think it'd be so funny if somebody stole it and realized that you didn't have any money. Like, what was that?
Well, I mean, it was funny. It was hilarious to be on the dark web and experiment with the dark web. But I admit that it backfired.
What?
Look, Landon,
I just think now things are different for me. I'm moving up in life. I mean, literally up a floor. So maybe you'd want to hang out again and we can grow together instead of growing apart.
I appreciate the sentiment and thank you for reaching out, but no, Landon, no, I don't want to live with your mom. I'm sorry.
Well, hold on.
Okay, well, can you just tell me, are you dating anyone else?
Whoa, that's a left turn.
That's none of your business. I'm single.
That sounds like a confession or something.
What?
I don't know.
I'm not seeing anybody right now, but I plan on it, yes.
Oh, okay.
Not seeing anybody until you say yes to the ex, and then you'll be seeing Landon
There you
again.
go.
Nice transition.
Yeah, you're not seeing anybody until you say yes to the ex.
That's right.
like
That's
that.
the whole
No.
goal of this segment.
No,
and Landon
no.
has the endorsement of every member
Okay.
of this morning
That's
show.
not true.
Plus all of our
It's not
listeners.
true.
All 12 of them.
Growing.
She just said no 8 times while you were talking.
Well, she didn't say it 9 times.
Which that's the rule
That's
of
the
this
magic
segment.
number.
I mean,
You get 9 lives in dating.
Oh, like cats.
I will say it sounds like he really does care for you and love you.
Yeah.
He lit his leg on fire with Axe body spray. I will let you know that.
He's like
That's a low blow. I mean, that was to prove that there should be a product warning on.
On all aerosols.
He's like
It
a
was-
lot of frat guys, but all put together in one person.
No, I'm not kidding. It literally says flammable on every aerosol can.
Okay.
Landon, in all seriousness, you have way, way, way more growth that you need to go through personally, and I support you. I hope you do.
Oh, okay.
But before we ever have any type of conversation ever, and it's going to be more than 6 weeks or 6 months.
Okay.
I support you with silence.
Yeah.
But look,
think
the
she's
key
gonna
is
talk to you.
that wasn't a no.
That wasn't a no. And so here's what I think we should do. Well, I want to check in again in 6 weeks, and I just want you to promise that between now and then you don't see anyone else.
No.
Oh, like a reservation?
That's fair.
He's not going to do that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I mean, it's like people taking time apart to figure out themselves before they get back together stronger than ever.
Oh, I always thought people were doing other people when they took time apart. Is
Well,
that
that's
not
what you
true?
do during your time apart to make yourself stronger. That's what it takes.
I promise and I guarantee I will be celibate the next 6 weeks. I'll be like a priest.
Okay.
Because you live with your mom.
Probably longer than that, if we're being
Yeah,
honest.
even if he tried, he's going to be celibate.
Her room's right below yours.
All right, man. I'm sorry. It sounds like we're not going to be able to get your ex to say yes
She said no.
to the ex.
All right. Well, look, for now she did, but 6 weeks later, we're checking in.
All right.
I like
Is there
your optimism.
another radio
Okay.
show we could call?
Yeah.